recording. Timer.
You sure we're recording?
I hope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Alright. Let's get it going, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and gentlefolk alike, thank you for joining us. You are here listening to another installment of the Lazies Sports Podcast. I am your host at Crew Steelski on Twitter, Julio in real life, and I am joined here by
Over it at Sauce McGee on Twitter. Over the Giants. Fuck the Giants.
and
Press Cowboys fan Benjamin. Feed_Zeke21 on Twitter.
Still a regular guy?
Still a regular
guy.
Before we start this podcast, what episode we on? I always forget the episode.
I'm gonna start it. We are on episode 8, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome
episodes
to episode 8.
Sheesh. 9?
Is 9?
Stop.
This is
episode 7 Scholar Skill.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Stop it, man.
I wanted to find a picture of Shannon Sharp so bad, but I couldn't Photoshop it quick enough, bro. Skill. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wild week in the NFL. It's been an interesting rumor-filled week in the NBA. COVID's coochie is as wet and tight as ever, and they can't get enough of it, so we're going to have to discuss some more COVID's coochie news. And we're going to talk about how we did in the Pick'em. We're going to talk about how we want to do in next week's Pick'em. You know, something about this week's Pick'em, boys. I don't know why I enjoyed this week's Pick'em so much.
I did it.
But we'll get to that. You know, some people shoot for above 500. I don't. I shoot to win. I don't want to just hit. That's not what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here we go, man.
I shoot to win.
I don't know who's in first place.
This man has a good week. This man has a good 1 week, and like the 1 out of the last 4 weeks of the month.
And he's still in last place.
Still in last.
Okay, that's not supportive.
Shit, I barely made it over 500, man. All my picks, I started like 0 for 5.
You would have picked the Giants. If you would have picked the Giants, he would have been negative, man.
See, that's why I did it. Because 1, I did not believe in them bitches. And 2, I didn't believe in them bitches. I couldn't pick them, bro. I just couldn't pick them.
And while we discuss how wild week 8 was, boys, we got some funding. Our school's doing great. The government believes in us. We're going to open the school up to some more. We're getting a new dean. We're going to open up some more classrooms. Unfortunately, there were some real trash cans playing football this weekend, and we found a place for them to trash can at.
Really wanted Evan Ingram to be the dean for at least
Me
2 more weeks. But I can't blame him this week,
No,
man.
he had a great
There's a new dean. Team.
Yep, new dean, same team. We'll let you guys know that Cam is out of Duke because he played a pretty good game against the Bills despite that last fumble. But that's going to happen. That was a great play by the young man who made him fumble in overtime. Evan Ingram, who was our dean last week, Evan Ingram's kicked out. He's good. He remembered how to play football again.
He just got kicked out as dean. He's still in Duke.
Yeah, he's still there. He's still
enrolled
in classes.
He's not even. He a custodian, bro.
You know.
He's trash picking up trash.
Minka visited for a second. I was just mad. Minka visited.
Of course.
Minka ain't signed up. Minka had himself a little day. But we'll get to that. First and foremost, before we do that, Tuesday was a wild day, ladies and gentlemen, of the USA, and why was it a wild Tuesday? That's right, trade deadline, boys. Ooh, you thought I was going to talk about the election? Trade deadline. So we're gonna do a quick zoom, vroom, boom, room.
Don't do that again.
I know, I'm sorry. We're gonna do a quick vroom zoom of the trade deadline.
Lord.
So I'm gonna go ahead and name the trades, and my partners here are gonna react if they see anything that's kind of wild. I want y'all to know that this first half is just the Jets. It's just the Jets, bro.
Because
the Jets traded from the start like 2 weeks ago. Steve McLendon to the Buccaneers, Jordan Willis to the 49ers, Avery Williamson to the Steelers, and that is it, man. They traded.
Wow, I didn't know they traded Jordan Willis.
Yeah, they traded Jordan Willis.
Oh yeah, I do remember them trading.
But it was one of those like.
Yeah, it was one of those like, who gives a fuck is the Jets?
Yeah, real talk.
Type of trades. I mean, Jordan Willis. I hope. Hey, perfect pickup for the 49ers because they do need an edge rusher.
Yeah, they do.
I just that's not like a Woj bomb or a Schefter bomb. It's really not.
It's just
that.
like okay, well
that's
yeah,
cool,
they clearly want Trevor Lawrence. So hey man, enjoy next year, Trevor. The Vikings traded Yannick Ngakoue to the Ravens.
Yep.
The Giants traded Marcus Golden to the Cardinals. The Cowboys traded Everson Griffin to the Lions.
We miss you, Marcus.
The Bengals traded Carlos Dunlap to the Seattle Seahawks. Houston traded defensive tackle Eli Anquo to Dallas. I don't know if you knew that.
Another sleep
garbage.
The 49ers traded linebacker Quan Alexander to the Saints. The Saints traded Kiko Alonso to the Niners. The Chargers traded Desmond King, cornerback, to the Titans.
For a 6th-round pick. What do you got?
All pro at corner and returner.
For a 6.
And he was drafted in 2017.
Sir, for a 6.
That is nuts to me. That's the trade that I was just like, Quan Alexander for a second, because he's a big name. But then I'm like, okay, he's been in the league for a minute, and Fred Warner made him expendable. Cool. But Desmond King? Like, bro.
I feel like Quan Alexander, he really went to a bad team, like in terms of like scheme. Because like Saints linebackers, like that's where you go to die. I mean, Demario Davis is cool. Alex Anzalone is cool.
That's a good pickup. I think it's a good
pickup. It's a
man.
great pickup, but like
one.
when you look at Saints linebackers, that's not like the key of their success on defense. It's really like front seven and DBs, although their DBs is hot ass. Shout out to Eli Apple for getting cut. No, that was the Panthers. Never mind.
I think,
he was on.
I said Lattimore.
He's so inconsistent, dude.
Yeah, he is. I mean, one week he'll shut down Mike Evans to like a catch and 6 yards, and then
he ain't no Diggs Island.
He'll just get burnt.
He'll get burnt by 3.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
What? Who?
Diggs Island. Bradbury Island.
Trevon Diggs, bro. Word. And to finish off the trades, the Dolphins traded Isaiah Ford to the Patriots, and the Chiefs traded running back DeAndre Washington to the Dolphins.
Quick little fun fact about Isaiah Ford being traded. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he did a tribute for Isaiah Ford being traded by wearing some like short ass shorts that Isaiah Ford used to wear at practice.
That's awesome.
That's about it.
I love
it.
That's magic, man. I love
he
it.
was like legit wearing briefs, bro. At this point,
some of them shirts you like, hey, cuz,
bro,
what the fuck is the difference?
Shit was wild, bro. Like I don't know how Flores let that slide, but hey, go ahead, man.
Florida, man. I'm disappointed with Florida, man. You said Florida?
Brian Flores.
I think that.
Oh yeah, we not gonna
hurricane hit.
All my homies hate Florida, but we're not gonna get into that, man.
God,
I still would like to go there to.
You know what? That's why I'm glad the Tampa Bay Rays lost the World Series to the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah. Woo. I'm so glad the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Good job, Kelly. Baseball talk.
Good job, Kelly.
Aaron Judge still on the Yankees. Yeah.
Alex Rodriguez, he retired?
Yes, he did.
Hey, baseball talk.
Did he hit 30 homers off the drugs or off the PEDs?
Off the Zanzibar? Oh yeah,
off the Zanzibar. I'm pretty sure he wasn't on Zans, bro.
No, I don't.
That boy would be asleep before the first inning started. That
boy would be sad. Oh wait, that's baseball. Well, you know,
that man got his sports fucked up.
Ding. Yeah, there we go, baseball. All right, trade deadline news. Did you guys want to talk about this Wendell Carter thing?
Yo, I brought this up in the pre-podcast discussion because this man Wendell Carter got hacked on Twitter. Bulls power forward center. I think he's a center now because Lauri Markkanen wants to shit up the joint. On another note, no, stop. No more Odell jokes. But anyways,
yeah, those are shit jokes, man.
Wendell Carter was I guess he was hacked on Twitter, and he started adding a bunch of famous celebrities like Justina Valentine from Wildin' Out, Saquon Barkley from the Giants. We miss you, Saquon, and DeAndre Hopkins. He was just adding them a million times to check DM, check DM, check DM, check DM. And Twitter had us a little fun, There was a tweet that said Wendell Carter has a career .197 from 3-point percentage in his career. and he continues to miss off the court. That was fucking hilarious. But hey, maybe Justina Valentine did DM him.
You know, that's crazy that you mentioned. Who did you mention when you mentioned Saquon Barkley? You know, he just had his surgery for his ACL this week, bro. They had to wait 40 days, bro. 40 days before he was cleared to get the surgery. That is, I don't want to be biased, but Taylor Lewan too. Bro, Devin Bush and Taylor Lewan had their surgeries the day after.
Yeah, same with that.
I don't know
what happened.
I was gonna blame COVID's coochie because you know how you gotta probably doctors are like
trying to be
hospitals everywhere are just like stacked and yes safe, but damn, 40 days that is wild. Like when I seen that he just got his surgery, I'm like, what the like you were caught partying with Daniel Jones.
That's crazy. Yeah. Did you know the Giants handled that internally? That it was I forgot what player or somebody low-key snitched that it was those two and Sterling Shepard, and the reason why I didn't make any news cycles is because the Giants handled it in-house.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool because that means that number one, Joe Judge can run a tight ship.
Yep.
Two, the fact that we didn't know that Saquon needed 40 days until he got his surgery also makes me feel like Joe Judge is running a pretty tight ship. When you see what's going on with the Cowboys when it comes to leaks, I thought I would have expected to hear somebody talking about they tired of Joe Judge. No. Nah, bro. The media, let's keep shitting on the Jets.
Yep. keep shitting on the Jets. Keep shitting on Daniel Jones right now is the current scapegoat. Which, if I were to say this 3 weeks ago, I would be defending him. But now, oh my god, like what the fuck?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I think there's sometimes where he feels like he has to do too much, and that's what Jordan Love's
That's what you want out of your quarterback. You want your quarterback to make those extra. Like,
but at the same time, you don't want you don't throw back foot throws where it can be easily intercepted, and you're obviously going to throw it inaccurately.
I'll tell you what. I know it's bad, but I mean, I've never been mad at a quarterback that's that cocky about his arm talent. But that's what Brian Hoyer does. That's what his knock on like other GMs who scout him is like when he gets in the red zone, he thinks he's somebody he's not. He thinks he can make these crazy throws, and that's why he has so many turnovers. For Daniel Jones, he has the arm talent, man, since the preseason. But the difference between him and Dak is is just such a great decision maker. My boy Daniel Jones,
blessed by a great O-line too. In the beginning of his career.
True. But Daniel Jones, man, sometimes I'll be like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Bro, any team wishes for Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick, and Zach Martin on their offensive line. Every team. Shit, you can even say,
what a line, man.
Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, and Brandon Brooks. Like, you want those three to be on your line.
Hey, man.
Giants have none of that right now.
Hey, man.
But speaking of O-line, Will Hernandez was on the COVID list. He was on the COVID reserve list for the Bucs game, right?
Yeah.
And Andrew Thomas had his best game of his career. Coincidence?
I have to shout out y'all whole offensive line, actually, because y'all whole offensive line. That's why Jason Garrett.
It was played at Andrew Thomas. No, that wasn't Andrew Thomas. That was Cody Fleming.
They had I remember they mentioned Matt Pert, and I was just like, Matt motherfucking Pert.
Rookie. Third round pick.
It's for us draft nerds, man. You remember how for a good second it was like you knew who the top 3 linemen were, but after that it was just like, is it Tyler Biadasz? Is it Ezra Cleveland? Is it the fuck we just talking about? Matt Pert?
Yeah.
Is it
Shane Lemieux?
Shane Lemieux was up there. I thought we were gonna get Shane Lemieux. I had no idea who Kevin Dotson was. As usual.
Kevin Dotson's a rookie, right?
Yep, Kevin Dotson. But he was with who's the other dude that came out of the Raging Cajuns? The other lineman, Robert Hunt, I think.
Yeah, Robert Hunt. We were talking about him a couple weeks ago.
Bro,
a couple podcasts.
But it was always Tristan Wirfs, Jedrick Wills, and Andrew Thomas. It was
and Mekhi Becton.
Mekhi Becton.
Mekhi Becton. Yep. It was honestly, all I heard was Mekhi Becton, Jedrick Wills, and Tristan Wirfs, and then all of a sudden Andrew Thomas. Like when we drafted him, I promise you, I did not hear nothing about this guy. So I was just sitting there like, we got a lineman, but we got the right one.
Like one day we can get like a true draft nerd up in here and just talk about like what players the draft Illuminati like. For me, these last 3 years, the biggest draft Illuminati bust up to this point is Josh Rosen. When it comes to here are the top 5 quarterbacks all year, and then all of a sudden Lamar drops.
Because I could go back to like Like of the decade, or are we talking about since 2018?
I was just thinking about the last 3 years.
The last 3 years, yeah.
When it comes to draft Illuminati, but you said it. The Jared Goff and Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
We remember it was always Zeke, Jalen.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, these guys are talented.
I never.
Derrick Henry, Melvin Gordon. All of a sudden, it's like, hey, but there's this fucking quarterback, Carson Wentz out of UT, whatever.
Nah, he fucking
South Dakota.
North Dakota State or something
North
like
Dakota,
that.
Out of North Dakota State, and this other quarterback, Jared Goff. I'm like, wait, where the fuck did these guys come from, bro?
Carson Wentz is garbage. I don't care what nobody says.
Like Mariota. Oh no, go ahead.
He was struggling against a garbage Cowboys defense
and Giants.
It's sad, bro. The dude is trash.
Carson Wentz is garbage.
Carson Wentz is so talented, and then not.
Carson Wentz has I believe 50 fumbles on his career now.
He had this season. He has 12 picks and 10 fumbles.
Yo, that is terrible. Like Daniel Jones is playing just as bad, but he's a year 2 quarterback.
Like, bro,
and a lot of people want to use that clip of the lineman they used to have and shit, but no, bro. He threw a lot of those picks out of clean pockets, bro. A lot of those interceptions and bad throws out of clean pockets. And somebody had to do a film breakdown, be like, okay, they have a bad offensive line, but they don't have an atrocious. They're not the Bengals.
They're not the Bengals. They're not the Cowboys.
Come on, bro. They're not an atrocious. Lane Johnson can pop in here and there. They still
the Giants' O-line improved a lot.
They
started working together.
Is Jason Kelsey playing?
Jason Kelsey,
because he did get injured. He did get injured.
He
for
got
a
hurt
couple
again.
weeks.
I think, but
they are
one
missing
of those guys who have to keep.
They are definitely missing Brandon Brooks. I believe Jason Peters got hurt again.
Even though,
bro,
Peters
is playing.
Yeah,
bro.
I
want to know when is the dude retiring? Because the dude is just keeps going.
I thought he was gonna leave the.
He's in his 18th year.
Yeah.
Or 19th or something like that. He's been playing.
36 years old,
bro. He's been playing as since 2001, and he started as a D tackle.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
And he went to left tackle. And, man, fuck Jason Peters. I respect him as a lineman, but you're on the Eagles. How are you still playing, bro? And you got it. Hey.
Is there anybody who Brady's our only 20-year person in the league right now? Jason Peters is about to be there.
He's about to be. That's it. Rodgers.
Breeze is what?
Breeze is about to be 20 next year because he was drafted also.
I don't think he's making it to year 20.
Well,
if he makes it to year 20, it'll be on some. Ladies and gentlemen, our Hall of Famer, Drew Brees. You know, hey,
go sign him, New York.
Yeah, but I think he's done, bro. Drew Brees done, bro. Unless he can go to. He would probably be great on the Ravens, no cap, because he can make those basic ass throws. But when it's time for him to do some extra shit, and nah, bro, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know where he could go. Where the run. Phillip Rivers got enough arm talent, so he's still got.
Phillip be throwing. Breeze don't throw picks though.
Mm-hmm.
Does it?
Phillip Rivers, he got the arm, but does he have the smart decision making still? He's doing pretty well in Indy. Indy's doing a pretty good job. He is playing over what I expected him to play like, but Phillip
Phillip Rivers
he's going to eventually Phillip.
Yeah, he's going to eventually join.
Phillip Rivers has too many talented ass teams on San Diego and Los Angeles to not make it to the Super Bowl at all. Like 2008, the 2008 playoffs, 2007-2008 season, towards ACL and he still played and he lost.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him his credit for that. But after that, what the fuck, bro? Like
he's hilarious to me because he's from that old school thought of like erase the last play for sure. So if he throws, for example, we playing and then I'm Phillip Rivers and I throw a pick to Ben because he goes onto the flat, right? I come out the next drive, I'm not gonna go back to the flat, and I throw another pick to Ben. It's because I'm like you're not doing it again. And even if you go there, I have the arm talent. A
lot of shit too,
bro. The fact that it's clean is why it's so funny. But if I played with him, I'd be like, damn, I'm gonna get into a fight because I know somebody's gonna be like, yo, shut him up.
He doesn't swear neither.
No, bro.
Yeah, literally.
But that probably pisses you off more.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, man, you're freaking trash. Hey, man, fuck. What? Freaking, man, what?
Come on.
Hey, fuck you. The hell?
You mother Pfeiffer. Come on, bro. How can you talk trash to somebody?
He has all them kids, man. He has all them kids.
He has an entire, I think he has the
entire starting
offense.
Yeah, bro.
Him and Antonio Cromartie.
Maybe one of them kids, maybe he trained one of them kids to be great.
I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, if I'm Phillip Rivers, I'm thinking like, hey, all my kids can be successful. I want them to be successful, but I bet you he's thinking like at least 2 of my sons.
At least, like he's doing the math.
Either be great in college or great in the NFL. One of them, at least 4 of my sons is gonna play football.
He's definitely
I don't know how many sons he has, but at least 3 out of the however many is playing football.
Please,
listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be the greatest Google search I've done on this podcast. Philip,
let's see if they be
Rivers, kids. It's the first. I didn't even have to write anything. It's the first thing that pops up, bro. Philip Rivers, damn, 369 kids, bro.
How many boys do you see?
1 Gunner Rivers.
That's a quarterback right there.
That's a quarterback.
That's a quarterback right there.
Oh wow, Philip, you only have 2 sons. 2 sons. 1, 2, 3.
You got all
4,
daughters.
5, 6. Yeah, 7
Dang,
daughters.
He has 7 daughters.
Bro, you know what's crazy? One of the daughters is probably going to be a better athlete than Gunner. That's just how it works.
Probably she's gonna be a softball demon, a basketball demon, or
when female football. There's actual female football leagues out there that's respectful.
Yeah.
I can never get into lingerie football. Even though Joe Montana's daughter was in there, she was throwing dots, bro.
I'm
couldn't
100.
Couldn't see it.
I'm 85% sure that one of his daughters is gonna be influenced by her brothers a lot. She's gonna like football.
Yep.
And she's gonna try to play football in either junior varsity or varsity, bro.
Got to, bro. I would. Shit. We'll try to get my daughter into anything, bro. Bed?
Volleyball, you know. Man, I don't know when them girls play volleyball because they ain't gonna be playing Pop Warner. Well, there were girls playing Pop Warner.
That's what I'm saying. It's getting to the point.
High school.
Yeah.
Bro, there's a girl that got a scholarship at safety, a full ride scholarship.
They don't have like the W.
It's all to the NFL.
They don't have like the W.
It's all to the NFL. It's.
You'll probably see a first transsexual woman turned man make it to the league.
Yeah.
Or man-woman to the league before you see like a full. Because I'm like, you know what? It's like 2020 and this year during the NBA bubble and NFL games, you hear shit like, this is the first woman to ever officiate. I'm like, in 2020, dog? This is the first African-American ref to... In 2020, bro? Like, shit. I think NXT had... Not NXT, AEW had the first African-American female ref to, like head officiating.
Yeah, they just put a black female ref in
WWE. Yeah, bro. And I was just like, wait a second.
They never have they ever had a female ref though?
Bro, yeah, they had a female ref.
I
think they had like
you usually seen the main like Earl Hebner or the dude with the blonde hair that his hairline just went out of nowhere. Bro, he was reffing for like the early 2000s and he's still reffing to this day.
The buff referee.
I only know those 2 refs, bro. Because he was a SmackDown ref, and I always knew Earl Hebner, bro.
Jesus.
Ed Hockley?
Ed Hockley is a NFL ref, bro.
Yo, on the broadcast, I forgot who brought... No, it was actually Chisel, bro. That brought up his son. Like, his son ain't as, like... I hate his son, bro. I hate... What's his name? Stephen Willie Kendrick fucking Hockley.
Ed Hockley. I thought you were talking about Chisel something.
Because his son be making dumbass calls, but he does it with the same confidence as his dad. You're not even as cocky as your pop, bro. We respected Ed, because he'll call some bullshit, but he'll be out there.
I think that's just. I don't think Stephen Hawking. He probably did ref a Giants game. I just didn't know because they weren't talking about him.
I think he did.
You just being a biased Steelers fan,
I hate Hawking.
Getting calls against.
There's only
a son. Get out of here! Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You were just mad at him.
Shout
out
Ed
that
Hockley.
game.
Shout out Ed Hockley, bro.
Bro, you would never be Ed Hockley. You would never be your dad. Like, come on, bro.
He's
just trying his best, bro.
There's only one referee that I will have a million times a billion gajillion amount of hate for, and that is Tony Corrente and his entire crew. Because it can be the bias shit that he fucked us, but he literally took points from almost 5 teams against the Patriots that year, bro. I hate and will forever despise Tony Corrente, Tony Cunt. I will hate you.
I don't really have a hatred for the refs. Cause like,
bro, like I don't eat like you have refs that's like you see. So the way
white boy refs.
You see like a referee crew, and I tell you guys sometimes when I know who the referee crew is, I'm like, yo, y'all playing, y'all have but y'all have this crew. Because certain crews are more ticky tacky. Certain crews are like, yo, that was a hold, was it? I didn't think it was a hold. Like certain plays, you like, okay, they're gonna let it play.
I hate their calls, like, cause like they made some bad calls over the years, like the Rams game.
It's just the game,
Rams
yeah, the
Saints
game
NFC Championship game.
It's the game changing call, bro. Like your game, we'll get to
We'll get to it.
You know,
We'll get I gotta look up that referee crew now because I hate them because Antoine Winfield Jr. That was a pass interference, bro. I don't care. I don't care,
bro.
I don't care. It probably wasn't. It is literally you could call it either or. They picked it up. They picked up the flag.
They picked up 2 flags that game actually. They huddled up like twice.
They picked up the flag because of Brady. Let's be honest. We gonna get to that game.
Let's see if I can find.
We gotta get to our picks. We're having conversations about how great Philip Son's gonna be.
Boy, that man's name
WWE
is
honestly,
we giving y'all content.
AJ Hawk named his son Vetter. I'm like, his name is Vetter Hawk. That's incredible.
It's a fire name. Like Gunner, was it Gunner Rivers? That
Gunner
was his
Rivers.
son? Bro, that's a fire
that's
name.
A quarterback
man.
right there. That's a future 99 throw power quarterback right there, bro.
Yo, that's amazing.
Man. It's not showing me immediately who the referee crew is. You know what? From now on, boys, when there's a referee crew that does some dumb shit, we don't know who it is. Default Tony Corrente's crew. All right. Enough about Tony Corrente. Let's get to the Lazies. Week 8 Pick'em. F in the chat. Special note here put by Ben, I see.
Man, he has every right to put that on the notes because
yeah, rough
F in the fucking chat.
You know, some guys aim for 500 like my boys here. Some guys aim for straight
we weren't
dubs.
aiming for 500.
I thought I was making perfect picks.
Right?
To be honest, man. Atlanta.
Yeah, no, but you know, sometimes. All right, so
what a good week, man.
Next week, I'm
still
gonna
in
have the
last
negative.
place. Let's just go.
Okay, so let's speak on it because I am being really cocky about it. And probably his worst week in maybe 3 to 4 weeks. Eddie finishes with a 7-7 record, still finishing it with a 65-37-1 record, which put him in second. Benjamin with his still hasn't had 8-6 is not. You didn't have a terrible week.
I had a terrible week.
8-6, ending with 60.
That's terrible, no matter what. If it ain't 10 wins, bro.
It's like 750, 800. I don't know, man.
Wait, damn, 66-36-1 to take first. I went 9-5, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm still only 61-41-1. Damn,
I low key wish the Giants would have won, so Eddie would have went negative.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Although Tampa won. Thanks, man. I knew it was going to come down to that pick, and I believe in my team.
There's a pick that saved Eddie. Oh, the pick that actually you would have went 8-6 with Ben, bro, but you picked San Francisco. You and Ben picked San Francisco.
I picked San Francisco.
Yeah. All right, we'll get there. Let's start with the first W, Atlanta versus. We already talked about it on the last pod at the end because it was so late. Shout out to those who listened. 25-17 was the final score. Falcons beat the Panthers.
Panthers ass.
Next game, golly, and welcome to Duke. We'll get there. Vikings at Packers, 28-22. I mean, Dalvin Cook had 3 touchdowns, over 200 from scrimmage.
He had 4 touchdowns. He had all the touchdowns in this game.
He had 3 running, 1 receiving. I mean,
who would have thought? Dalvin Cook, he solidified as an elite running back after this game. Where he literally just beat the whole Green Bay Packers
by himself.
He's there. He's officially officially up there.
Not even Adrian Peterson scored 4 touchdowns on the Packers.
No, bro.
In his whole career.
He broke records. It was so wild to see the thing that why the Packers didn't make it to the Super Bowl last year. The same exact reason. They couldn't stop the run. Literally the same exact thing.
They let Mostert go for 200, right?
It also doesn't help that Kenny Clark is out. He got injured as well, so it's F, man.
Kenny Clark. Yeah, man. Kenny Clark is a big difference. He is he's definitely an elite defender. He's strong. Very underrated.
Yeah. What was his name? Daniel something? Their old D tackle. I forgot his name, man. I liked him. He was a D tackle for the Packers. I forgot his name. Something Daniels, maybe.
Oh, Mike Daniels. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Daniel at first, and I'm thinking Sorensen. You thought Jones? I thought Sorensen, bro. Garbage.
The next game, which I mean, what the fuck, Tennessee? Tennessee at Bengals, 31-20. Final score. Don't let it fool you. The closest this game ever was 10-7. After that, game was over for the Titans. I guess that Joe Burrow would have over 290 yards. He ended up having
249.
He only had 249.
Oh yeah, we got a fact check.
Oh, I thought he went for 290 something.
Sir, hold on.
Oh, that sucks. Either way, I thought Joe Burrow would be great, and he ended up being great. And I should have sort of picked him to win, but we all picked Tennessee there.
Man.
He ended up being great with the
Who would have known?
Who would have known what?
Who would have known the Tennessee Titans would?
Yeah, they would just
fall
flop
into this trap game.
Flop, bro.
Crazy.
To clarify, Joe Burrow's stat line, he had 249 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he did not get 290, but you were close. I said he was going to get around the 260, 275 range last podcast. Yeah. So we were both wrong.
They took the W.
Future generation of quarterbacks, man.
Yeah, dead ass. Speaking of probably the king of the next generation of quarterbacks, Jets at Chiefs, 35-9. Free real estate all day.
Free real estate. I'm gonna say this every week.
Started Patrick Mahomes, but he had 36 points today.
I had to, bro.
He had 5 touchdowns.
Tell me why I shouldn't pick the Chiefs next week, and tell me why I shouldn't root against the Jets next week. Literally both explanations for the team. Chiefs, free real estate. Mahomes,
Jets,
nice.
so trash.
Jets, it's just garbage.
I'm making a clear prediction right now. Jets are going defeated. Okay, not undefeated. They're going defeated.
100%.
They're not
don't want to
winning a single game.
They literally traded everything.
I need y'all to win. I need y'all to win some games, but
if you look at the Jets schedule, who are they beating?
I need the Giants to start winning.
It's not happening.
They not being nobody in their division. They could probably steal a win.
They got Washington next, man. Washington.
I don't know, man. That came down to the last play. Kyle Allen did a 2-point version. That's how ass the Giants are. Let's talk about it. Next game, man.
We all picked Kansas City, by the way. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, another clean. How many clean sweeps? This is two clean sweeps of the week, right? That we did not get.
3. Yeah, this is the Kansas City. No, Tennessee's the first clean sweep. No, Green Bay and Tennessee.
This is our third
back-to-back clean sweeps that we didn't get.
Wow.
Back-to-back. That's crazy. Nuts. That's why I had to write a note about the early window, bro, because you and Eddie. Eddie and Ben were 4 and 5, and I was 5 and 4, bro.
I was literally 0 and 3 for the first
I started 0 and 5, bro.
You started 0 and 5?
Yes.
Yeah, bro, and he started picking up some dubs, bro. Early windows game killed us, man.
Okay, I was 1 and 5, sorry.
Colts win 41-21. This should have been a clean sweep, but me and Eddie ended up picking Detroit.
They came back
Detroit
against the Falcons.
Detroit, man. Detroit go to Detroit, bro.
Man, Detroit is...
I said it, man. Their Indiana's defense is way better than Atlanta, bro. And no way,
Colts
bro.
defense is...
Yeah, man. That sucked.
Colts defense is pretty...
Ain't no way that Detroit defense is gonna hold that offense, bro. Ain't no way. I'm sorry, bro.
That's sad, bro. No. I was so excited. I thought, man, because they were up to that game was not 41-21. Doesn't really fully explain that there was really some points, and then out of nowhere, Rivers just started dotting up, and it was over. Next game, a true heart attack game for us. Pittsburgh at Baltimore, final score, and still the only undefeated team in the NFL. 28-24. 28-24. Your Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh, yes. Cakewalk.
My God, what a fucking...
You started off with the Giants week 1. Cakewalk, bro.
The last play was a clear penalty.
Here we go. And Minka
right, man. Let's let
they slowed it down, and man,
the last play of the
Gene
Bucs game.
Steratore was like clearly he played the ball. It was full. He didn't even because the way people made it seem like it was a direct headshot, it was helmet to helmet. So I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this. I looked up. I'm like, homie is playing the ball. He out athletes Willie Snead. What the fuck is he gonna do? And then you know how sad people try to put the penalty on Justin Lane. That's how you know they was sad and just crying, bro. I'm like, wait, I thought the penalty was on Minka. Now it's on Justin Lane for? Yeah. Like, nah, man. Like, certain people try to have points, but a lot of people was just crying.
I like how you called that play a penalty, but you didn't call the Bucks play a penalty.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Get out of
That's
here,
what
man.
I'm saying,
I'm
bro.
sorry I had to try to cut you off, but yeah, man. Like I said, Pittsburgh, they going 16-0. Ravens could have been the one. They could still be the one. And if it's not them, it's the Colts. They literally have nobody else on their schedule.
We are
that's worth the
facing
game.
the Cowboys. That could be an L. We're playing.
But y'all played the Cowboys this week, right?
Yeah, bro. That could be an L, bro. That's the type of game we
lose.
They're starting. Who's coming in?
Garrett Gilbert or Cooper Rush?
Okay, Garrett Gilbert. He was great in the AAF. Stop fucking playing with my boy for the Orlando. For the Orlando team. Apollo. Yeah, Orlando Apollo. Let's go.
Trash.
That's a trap game. Late trap game. That's a trap game. That's a trap game. That's a trap game.
Cake, okay?
Cup game.
Cupgate.
Garbage.
Cup of the cake.
I got a trash schedule, man.
Hey, man, you lost your franchise
They
quarterback.
got a trash schedule, but our division is in there.
I don't understand.
But we're ass.
We are, yo. Our division is sorry.
Bro. We play with the schedule.
Every other year, they always bring up NFC least, bro.
I don't know why Steelers fans get so mad when we say y'all have a cupcake.
They do.
I don't, but we just had a gauntlet, though. If we would have lost these 3 games,
I try to argue like y'all don't have a cupcake.
We just had a gauntlet, though. We had 3 primetime games against the hot Cleveland Browns, who then won a week after last second.
Trash.
We then had a game against the undefeated Titans, and we had a game against the Kings of the fucking North with the reigning MVP. I understand if the rest of our schedule and our certain points, but we just had this gauntlet. If we would have lost all 3 games, it would have been like, it would have made sense.
Titans lost to the Bengals.
It would have made sense.
Who did y'all play the first game? The Browns. Baker Mayfield, Duke. All right.
He won the next game.
I respect the Titans win, the Baltimore win. Those are still always.
But when the Browns was hot, and if the Browns would have beat us, I'm telling you,
who did the Browns play last week?
The Browns could have 100% beat us. The Browns played the Raiders, bro, and they lost 16-6.
No,
both teams couldn't do anything.
The week before that,
they played Joe Burrow and the Bengals, who just beat the Titans.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Cincinnati ass.
But they just
we just
beat the Titans, and they've been playing, and they haven't got blown
Cincinnati
out.
going Cincinnati.
They haven't got blown out this year.
This week just so happens they did it in Cincinnati, bro. Against the Titans.
I understand that.
You know a Cincinnati ass.
Your only undefeated team in the NFL.
My team is 1-7.
Pittsburgh Steelers wins the Ravens team, beats the Ravens team.
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Truz.
Big Truz. 28-24. Even though the Ravens had a sensational game on the ground, even though Lamar did have 4 takeaways, Lamar's still dying up and
Robert
had him into the
Spillane,
game.
GOAT.
Ben Roethlisberger and Mike Tomlin are having this weird thing right now where Roethlisberger saying that he drew up plays, and then Ben is saying, well, no, it was more like our schematic and our schemes allow for, and then the next day Ben is like, we were, the second half was pretty much 90% just us, backyard football. So this is kind of interesting leading up into the Dallas game. All I know is
cupcake game.
All I know is Randy Fichtner's a fucking buffoon. And
like every week, man.
That's about
y'all are 7-0 with him.
7-0 with Matt Canada and Ben and Mike Tomlin, and I'll even give Mike Keith Butler a little shout out there, you fucking trash can. Next game, Los Angeles Rams at Dolphins. Tua's debut. He only had 93 yards, but it don't even matter. 28-17. Me and Eddie went with Miami because
you picked them too?
Yeah, bro. No, hell no, bro. Ben went with. Oh, by the way, for the last game, we also went with Pitt. Actually, we all went with Pittsburgh, Ben. But you decided, let me scratch that and let me pick Baltimore.
What happened?
And back-to-back.
Yeah,
picks.
you was on.
Every time it happens, bro.
Baltimore Rams.
Every time this happens, every time I change my mind on the pick, bro, they get close to winning, and then poof, bro. I hate it here, bro.
Wait. You picked Pittsburgh? You picked Baltimore last week?
I picked Pittsburgh first, bro.
I scratched it out.
Said, because we all get one scratch, bro.
Oh, that's crazy, man. You actually changed your pick?
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
You crazy.
Should have happened.
Ben went with Baltimore and the Rams, so back-to-back L's. But then we all get back on track with a W's of straight picks. 24-21 with a win in overtime. Patriots at Buffalo. Wasn't the game we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's closer than it should have been.
Cam Newton gets fumbled at the end. He had a pretty good game before that. Yeah, man.
Josh Allen's the MVP?
No, Josh Allen is not in my MVP conversation anymore.
Yeah, he out of there.
He's like at least at 6 or 7 right now. I'm not even hating, but
this point is Mr. Unlimited and Dalvin Cook.
Yeah,
Mr.
Unlimited. Dalvin Cook is like
Wilson and Mahomes. It's like a two-way fight.
Dalvin Cook is at 4. Rodgers
that
is
man,
at 3.
Mahomes threw 5 touchdowns.
It was easy. It was too easy.
5 touchdowns against who?
Yeah, but it was a Jets.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
Mahomes.
If you're great, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's the Jets,
but
though.
Jets are exactly.
Yo, I'm saying, we trash.
The
NFC East is trash, but the Jets, they like a whole extra layer of this.
I gotta. You know what? Rodgers lost this week, so I gotta drop him down to 3. Yeah. And I am putting Mahomes at 2.
Mahomes.
Wilson is at 1. Dalvin Cook is at 4. I don't even care about 5. No.
Yeah, bro.
Steelers defense at 5. Give the whole award to the defense.
You said Roethlisberger at what?
5?
No.
What?
If anything, it's Steelers defense at 5, bro. If you can give a whole award to the defense.
Comeback player of the year?
Fantasy MVP, Steelers defense. Because they are literally...
Yo, but right up there, fantasy MVP, fucking Miami defense.
Yep.
Because that's the defense that probably went lower in the draft.
He scored 26 points.
Nope, not giving them... Nope. I benched them this week for the Patriots defense, and the Patriots, you gave me 2 points. Bro, you would think, because I thought the Rams, Jared Goff offense, Sean McVay, blah, blah, blah.
You benched the 26 points?
Yes. I still won, though. I still won.
I lost. I'm losing. I want to lose.
I'm 6-2 in fantasy, so I'm good. George Kittle out. He's out.
I haven't won a fantasy championship, but since my first season here in fantasy,
I've won one at least the last 3 years. So this year's it's okay. I was bound to have it bad. Yeah, I mean, I picked up Curtis Samuel. He got me 20 points. So I made one of those moves.
He got a rushing touchdown.
There we go. Hey. All right, next game, 16-6 win for the Las Vegas Raiders at Browns. We all picked
Nope.
Mr. fucking Smarty Pants over here picked the week I pick against the Gruden Grinders.
Like me and him, we all had those like picks, like because he picked the Rams and I picked the Dolphins. I'm the only one who picked the Dolphins. He's the only one who picked the Raiders. Well. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, then never
mind. I was the only one that picked Atlanta. And that's pretty
I literally said I'm like last week.
I was
Gruden Grinders. I was like, I'm giving up on the Grinders. I picked the Gruden Grinders this week because I knew, man.
I thought it was me, but he did pick
Cleveland defense.
But yeah,
Cleveland defense.
I had those spicy picks, man, that turned out to be well.
That game, Loki saved my.
Like my bro. We all have those picks, bro, and then we have those picks that absolutely ruined us. Like the next game, almost a clean sweep for the Chargers, but Ben picked Denver. Denver on a last-second Drew Lock touchdown wins 31-30.
Was I the only one who picked Denver?
Yeah, bro. We all picked.
Wait,
Chargers,
did he scratch his pick again?
No, I thought he said the Chargers, but he never made the pick. So I was like, my bad, and I went. I believe, man. Denver, so
believe in Herbert. I thought,
it was looking bad first 3 quarters.
Bro, I'm like, I was literally looking at the game, and I was looking at the books, and I'm just like, oh, yep, that's gonna save me. I might get 10 wins this week. Let's go.
Because Drew Lock had like one of the worst games of his career,
and then
the week before, and then he ended up having a comeback win on the last play, which is crazy.
Drew Lock would go 26 for 41. 248 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The Broncos scored 3 points in the first quarter, no points in the second quarter, 7 points in the third quarter, and 21 points in the fourth, man.
He had a 21.4 quarter.
Man. Meanwhile, Justin Herbert would end with 29 for 43, 278 yards, literally about the same as Drew Lock. Literally the exact same. 278, 248. 278 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Once again, the Chargers scored nothing in the first quarter. 14 points, 14 unanswered points in the second quarter, 10 points in the third, and 6 points in the fourth. So it's like, I guess they needed to start better if they would have had something in the first quarter, but they also scored 6 points and gave up 21 points in the fourth. Man.
They need to capitalize off this because I think they finally come together.
I wish Derwin
They came together in the fourth quarter and they got this comeback win. They need to actually start off good in games and finish, and the Broncos gonna be a good team.
I saved my pick, Broncos. I really did.
Dead ass.
Good job, man.
Dead ass Beasky.
Beasky? No way.
The next game, damn it, man, son of a bitch. Clean sweep from New Orleans, but I said nah. I'll pick Chicago.
Why?
26 to 23. Saints favorite.
It was a close game.
It was a close game, man.
Didn't they go to overtime? Right?
Yeah, man. And then Chicago fucking missed a kick, and the Saints made the kick, and that's how I fucking lost that one. I had a chance at going 11, man, if I would have just not been stupid, and I picked Detroit and Chicago. Next game was a clean sweep. No more L's for me this way because I didn't think this was going to be spicy. 49ers at Seahawks, 37-27. Mr. Unlimited being the greatest quarterback in the league. MVP number uno wins. And you guys picked San Francisco.
Man,
I thought,
I mean,
last week when I was like, hey, man,
you can go good. They're looking like, bro, you can go whoever with this pick, and as you can see, 49ers still was in this game, and
it wasn't as close as
Nick Mullins sort of came in and made it look like it was about to be something, but it was.
They are injury riddled though, and they're still competing with.
They are
a Super Bowl hopeful team. They're definitely not Super Bowl. They can make a late run and go to the 7. I feel like every team in the NFC West is making the playoffs. 5 first seed Seahawks, 5th, 6th, and 7th. With the rest of the teams, I really feel like that can be the playoffs.
Man, to sell the NFC East.
Jesus,
to sell the NFC East playoff spot, bro. Just give it away, bro. Because
they should. I mean,
sell it to the UK, bro.
Then again,
silly nannies.
Seahawks won a game with a negative record in the playoffs. Never forget.
Yeah, I mean it's possible. It is possible. I guess 40 plus points for the Seahawks. They scored 37. Was close. At the end of the day, got the dub ski. 9-23 for the next game. Cowboys at Eagles. Ben DiNucci's debut. Carson Wentz. The score says that it wasn't a close game, 23-9. But both offenses look pretty poopy. Carson Wentz looked pretty poopy. Ben DiNucci throws the ball like a submarine.
Bro, no longer Gucci DiNucci.
Noodle arm, bro. Noodle arm
Gucci DiNucci.
Nah, I can't believe I bought in the hype.
Me and Ben picked Philadelphia and Eddie San Francisco, Dallas. Ooh, damn, bro.
I really could have been 9-5 to be real.
2 picks in a row.
That killed me. I was literally 6-7 for the final game, and the final game is.
Man.
Tampa Bay versus the Giants.
Why did you announce it like that?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Giants, 25-23 in favor of the Bucs. Daniel Jones throws a last-second touchdown to Golden Tate. What about 10 or 8?
No, it was about 23 seconds left on the clock.
22 seconds left. Last second, but Antoine Winfield committed pass interference, or did he? Once again, the NFL's elite officiating crews. Tony Corrente included, decided that wasn't a pass interference. We on the Lazies podcast believe.
I believe that it was a PI. I'm being biased. I'm being honest too. I didn't watch the game. I slept on that shit because we won in 6. To be honest, I woke up to a disappointing score, 25-23. I was like, okay, cool. How the fuck did we lose this game? And it was a PI, man. His head was not turned all the way. He literally turned it at the last fucking second, and he still interfered with Deion Lewis's catch, man. Although Daniel Jones
should have threw that way earlier.
Dog,
he was open.
There was no we had so many excuses for this guy for the first 7 weeks. Week 8, you played like hot ass. You were missing throws. You was like. What's the word, bro? You were like trigger happy in the pocket. You were panicking and throwing picks everywhere, bro. What is wrong? What's good with you, man? Yeah. We need you to step up and be the franchise QB. You cannot be this team is trash, but you cannot be playing trash as well. You have to give this team some type of hope, and you're not doing that, man.
Somebody right there. Daniel Jones went 25 for 41, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and I thought he was going to do 1 pick. I can confirm for sure that should be 3 picks, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. That one of these 2 interceptions, Slayton hit a double move and was open, and he panicked and threw it over to threw it down instead of just throwing a bomb. And he threw a pick instead, bro. To Sean Murphy bunting. That was wild, bro.
That was the picture of when Slayton was open that I seen.
Wide open, bro. Wow. They were hitting double moves all day, and they were open, bro. But
you said it should have been a touchdown, but that sounds like it's Daniel Jones' fault on the read. Like,
on that one for sure. On one double move touchdown, it was either Sterling or Russell Shepard. They kept saying Russell Shepard, but it was Sterling.
I don't think Russell Shepard's on our team.
Russell Shepard's not on.
They kept saying
they were. A lot of people were complaining on Twitter. They were like mixing up names.
Yeah, like Russell Shepard. I don't think, but so Sterling Shepard double move once again, and on the double move he looked back at the quarterback instead of just running all the way. So that was more on him because it was like here. But it was like all he had to do was just run under it and go. But because he looked back, he slowed up on the ball and then he couldn't complete it. So
most Giants fans would say that's an overthrow. Had to block one of my.
No, that was definitely on Sterling Shepard there. Sterling Shepard slowed up on that ball. Outside of that, man,
Daniel Jones
for the old first round pick for you.
20 turnovers in 21 career games, bro. Like, you're averaging. You basically got a turnover in every one of your games except one. And that one game you lost, though. You literally 4 for 17. I'm gonna blame Sherman for the first season. We could have won mad games with that Giants offense. We didn't have no defense. This year we could have won a bunch of games, but you only decided to beat Washington, and Tampa with your only 4 wins of your career. You gotta step it up somehow, man. You might get your 5th career win against Washington this week. You gotta beat another team, man. You
gotta do something against.
You gotta do something, or in a couple weeks I'm about to be on the Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields hype train, man.
You about to get a free W week 17?
Who?
Daniel Jones.
Man, I don't believe in us beating the guy. We didn't beat him the first time. We had 34.
Brady ended 28 of 40, 279, and 2 picks. The stats don't show it though, but the Giants defense played a pretty good game against Brady.
They did.
But what can you do when your quarterback throws 2 interceptions, especially that last pick once again? Like, that shit is so demoralizing to see Darius Slayton. You know that's an automatic 7. Y'all lost by 2 points, and that's automatic 7 to Darius Slayton, bro. And he ends up throwing the pick to Sean Bunting, bro. That shit hurt.
Everyone is calling us garbage. Yeah, we're sorry. But we literally could be 5-3 or 4-4 right now, if we're being honest here. Because we lost to
Andy Dalton
by 3. Yeah. Well, Dak first for like the first 3 quarters, and then Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
We lost to the Bears by, I think it was 4. We lost to the Rams. We didn't score a touchdown. We lost to them by 8. We just lost to the Steelers by... We didn't just lose to the Steelers. We lost to the Steelers by 10. We just lost to the Bucs by 2. Mm-hmm. We're competing in these games. We lost to the Eagles by 1. Like, we're not that trash. It's just... We always find a way to fucking lose somehow. And this week is on Daniel Jones, you bum. Put your fucking head back down.
That shit is sad, man. Once again, man. Deep man. Sacks, man. JPP also played a pretty good game. He was out there too.
He said he was trying to kill the Giants. Basically.
Yeah, bro.
He said Eli
he
going
showed
out.
It, bro.
I'm going to kill the Giants.
The announcers were calling it all night. He definitely showed that he was pissed. He's like, yeah, y'all about to feel.
We miss you, JPP. We traded you. I think we 5th or 6th round pick, man. Don't know why.
Yep, remember that.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
still one of my favorite former Giants.
Was our Week 8 Pick'em. F in the chat. Yeah, our numbers once again. Final records: 66, 36, and 1. First place, Ben, just a regular guy. 65-37-1.
I'm down
Giants
by one.
fan. Yep.
You're down by one.
And me,
that's because we were tied last week.
Having the best week I've had in 3 weeks, and I'm still 5 games behind the lead with 61-41-1. Me, but
you got 60 wins.
We're gonna get up there, and next week I'm going 8-8. All right. I can't
Wait, how do you? I
know,
mean,
just
bye weeks.
7. I know. I was yeah, 500 to go for you guys anyway.
No,
all right,
it's not.
So after week 8, by the way, our top 5 picks are the Jets with the number 1 draft pick, the Giants with the number 2 draft pick, Jacksonville with the number 3, Houston at number 4, but it's Miami's by way
That's wild.
of Houston, and Dallas rounding up the top 5. And guess what, Ben? I'm already seeing Cowboys Nation's Patrick Surtain highlights and breakdowns.
Bro, there's so many. I've been seeing so many Cowboys fans want Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. Bro, we don't need them bums, to be honest.
Now,
we need a cornerback.
Now, listen to me now. Listen to me now. If Justin Fields or Trey Lance drops to 5, Benjamin, I understand why maybe you want to take the pick.
We signed Dak right now.
Now, Patrick Surtain.
You save that money and you go big in the offseason, or re-sign Dak and
we
go
sign
Patrick
Dak and
Surtain.
go big in the
You want to build around Dak, or you want to just rebuild
y'all
a
probably
cycle?
get Panay Sewell with the second pick.
No, I mean, bro, everybody's asking.
Or Mika Parsons.
Bro, everybody's asking for Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields in Giants Nation. They're already giving up on the guy.
No.
We got Tennessee,
Washington.
Let's go.
It's a W, bro.
Nah, bro. I really hope
Washington has.
It doesn't matter. You're still gonna have the tiebreaker over us because you beat us.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. New England has the 9th pick. I haven't seen them in the top 10.
Yeah, they're too
in 20 years, bro.
I thought Billy B wasn't playing that bull, but he is buns.
He just had a. Did you see the excuse he put up about
What?
He's like, what can I say? Basically, I'm paraphrasing the last. Let me see if I can actually find the quote. But basically, the last few years we sold out. We have no money. We went to 3 Super Bowls. We won 3 Super Bowls. Went to a 4th and played in the AFC Championship. Like, what else can I do?
Oh yeah, he basically.
And then the reporter's like, well, that sounds like an excuse. And the reporter said that sounds like an excuse, and that was his answer. It's like, well, I mean, what are we gonna do? We sold out. Like, we have no money. We and we're not saying it's a certain player's fault or anything. It's we couldn't sign nobody. We signed Cam Newton for $1 million. He literally said that. So it's no secret. We have no money.
Don't use no excuses, man. You got 6 picks,
man. Because when you leave, you gotta go. We need a new coach, man. Better than Mike Gardner. You perfect to coach us.
If we look at the playoff picture, the wild card weekend is looking like Baltimore, Tennessee for the AFC, New Orleans at Philadelphia, Indianapolis at Buffalo, and Arizona at Green Bay. Interesting. Very interesting. Seattle and Pittsburgh would have the bye weeks, and Cleveland will be playing KC. That's crazy, bro. Woo, that's crazy.
If I'm anyone in the playoffs, if I'm the Steelers, I gotta win out because KC's gonna take that bye week. I want that bye week. And if I'm anyone other than the first seed, I don't want to play the Chiefs in the wild card at all. I do not want to play Patrick Mahomes. I'm good.
That's crazy, man.
That's why the second seed has to play this year in the wild card.
That is nuts, man. That's unfortunate. That is crazy, man. Arizona versus Green Bay. That's a better matchup than when it was fucking Green Bay at Dallas.
Tampa will play the Rams. Like I wouldn't want to play Tampa either. Like Tampa, they struggled against the Giants. But the Giants,
Tampa would absolutely destroy the Rams too.
Joe Judge is doing a fantastic job for what he has.
Up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Nah,
I think Indianapolis would probably be Buffalo.
You seen what the Dolphins just did? Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
Any given Sunday or Saturday if they play the playoffs on Saturday. But Tampa is just Tampa. I got Tampa beating them any day. It could happen.
That's nuts, man. And that's the draft order for 2021. Can't wait till we get closer. Once this podcast becomes a full-blown draft podcast, we are gonna have a lot of fun. Woo! Can't wait. But we'll go back to some news before we go into week 9. We also have some new submissions and applications that were due last week that people finally got back to us, and they're finally being admitted to DOOK University.
Yep.
So before we get to DOOK, once again, like we mentioned earlier, or I don't know if I did mention it earlier, COVID's coochie, wet, tight, Can't get enough of it.
Undefeated.
Yep. We have some new names, organizations. Let's go with the biggest one right now is the 49ers. The day before their Thursday night game, they had to shut down their facility because someone tested for COVID. We would later find out today that it was Kendrick Bourne, wide receiver for the 49ers.
Yep.
So we got to monitor that situation and see what happens to tomorrow's Thursday night game because that is wild. We're going to make picks for that game.
Look at it right now.
We're going to make picks for that game like we've done for every game, no matter what's happened, no matter what happens with the flexing. But, yep, as of right now, 49ers have closed down their facilities. Marlon Humphrey, after playing... You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Before we continue on the Marlon Humphrey subject, Tom Pelissero on Twitter, he said the game remains on as scheduled Thursday night.
Okay, so we're still going to get the game.
Per source. Whatever source that is verified because he verified.
It's probably usually it's usually like a executive in the building or like a GM or something. Yeah. But Marlon Humphrey tested positive after playing the Steelers. Juju tested Juju, and along with all the Pittsburgh Steelers have tested negative for COVID 2 days in a row, so we're okay. Marlon Humphrey, along with the Ravens linebackers, also had to get quarantined due to contract tracing. Still dealing with a concussion right now. Andy Dalton has also been hit with COVID-19, so he will not be able to start or come into the Steelers game. Very unfortunate.
It doesn't matter.
And that sort of wraps up COVID Coochie. Ravens linebackers, Kendrick Bourne, Marlon Humphrey, Andy Dalton. Geez, guys, let's try and pull up the Coochie. You know?
Plain and simple.
Let's try and finish the game.
What is this, like the 5th straight week now with a COVID?
Yep.
With
it's one every week, man. Guaranteed.
Almost forgot Andre Dillon. Also tested positive for COVID the day after playing.
AJ Dillon?
Yeah.
That's his name? Andre?
And AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon. The running back, right?
AJ Dillon, tested positive. Yep. It was said that the day before or 2 days before, he was at a birthday dinner celebrating his girlfriend's dinner, and that he sang and stuff and all this shit with the people. People are trying to attack him for it, but it's like, he's a human being. He's a football player who's always away from his family. So I'm pretty sure he had to celebrate his girl's birthday. If you are a man who's been in a relationship or in a relationship and you don't find time for your girl a lot, you gonna have to make that one day the greatest day ever, to try and make up. And
no doubt.
I'm not gonna blame him for fucking singing happy birthday to his girl, bro. Not gonna do it.
Like, I mean,
it is what it is, bro. That's life. Sorry, he's human. Sorry. And that's enough of the COVID Coochie as far as the NFL. Did you guys want to talk NBA before Duke, or did you guys want to go into Duke?
Oh, we can talk about NBA. No, since it's still an NFL topic, let's go
Duke.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. One day I will have a bell and a song for this segment and everything. I promise you.
Probably some fucking clown music.
Put your graduation academic smart person hats on. Get your glasses on. Welcome to Duke University. We have a new dean, Evan Ingram. You redeemed yourself like a motherfucker this week against the Buccaneers. I will give you
did alright. I mean, you did
Bro,
did enough for me to not call you out. He finally extended his fucking arms out.
He did it. And
Congrats.
He caught a couple passes. I'm like, oh, okay, he got some. Okay, Evan Ingram. You out. Cam Newton, we're gonna keep you in, but you're not a dean or nothing. But you fail in some classes, so we might have to kick you out.
Come on, bro. You got Belichick. You need to start winning these games, man.
We'll see.
If you're still Superman, because you just look like man right now.
We have the Cowboys organization, right?
Yep, Cowboys.
We're not gonna highlight them because, to be honest, I watched. I feel like a little bit enough of the game. If Danucci could make some of the throws, I think they had an okay game plan. The run game. I said the rain, but the run game, I just could never get Zeke going. Tony Pollard had a good
run. We had a good run game on him because it's the only thing.
It just couldn't complete the pass.
They're legit only stacking the box against us and doing.
The only thing you can do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure if Daniel Jones was out, we had Colt McCoy in. If Saquon was in, stacking the box. He was stacking the box with Daniel Jones. I can't do that. But if you want to take anything away from this game or the Cowboys game before that. Yeah. Pay Dak. Plenty simple.
Pay Dak, 100%.
Quarterbacks, you haven't scored more than 20 since Dak.
But
Andy Dalton came in. He, you seen it?
Yeah.
Duke.
Now, if they don't pay Dak,
Ben DiNucci came in. I bought it to the hype. Maybe you like. There's got to be a Cowboys quarterback out there somewhere.
Gucci DiNucci's actually.
There's got to be a Cowboys quarterback. Like you think like, dang, not another quarterback that's gonna play like hot ass.
Yep.
He plays like trash. And then now, we'll see
Rush.
with Garrett Gilbert or Cooper Rush.
Garrett
whether they
Gilbert,
start.
Orlando Apollo,
Yeah.
AFA.
Wait, Orlando. I thought it was XFL.
Yeah,
XFL's Orlando Apollos? No, that was AAF. But that was the Birmingham Iron and stuff too.
Yeah.
The Atlanta, whatever.
The Atlanta Legends. They were not legends, man.
Boy, Vic was supposed to be the coach. He was supposed to be the coach, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good on this." And I think it was a money thing, 100%. He was like, "Nah, I'm good on this."
Like,
and then I was like,
getting shit.
"Yeah, I was gonna be a fan."
They still got their money
Legends.
though when they closed operations, right?
Yeah, no, I think that they filed for bankruptcy, but the whole system works out is they just basically like, we have no money to pay all this stuff, and they're like, okay, well, then it is what it is. Fuck it, you don't owe nothing for that, but now you're at zero. You gotta try and start back up.
Play Monopoly, kids.
Yeah, man, sucks. Not the game, but just like life.
Yeah,
the game of life is.
I knew what you meant. We know, bro. Monopoly's a shit. All right.
DOOK University. Are we gonna talk about our dean first, or do we?
You gotta save the dean last. Dean for last.
Our first. Damn, man. We have a whole. We got a man who waited 11 minutes for revenge, boys. Javon Wims.
Now, no, wait. So wait, if he's not the dean, who's our dean?
Oh, Jared Goff.
Man, I mean, can you
Two
be like a dean,
fumbles.
dean and co-dean? Co-dean, yo, no, never mind, man.
Future plays in the background. But yeah, man. Jared Goff, man. 2 fumbles lost, one of them resulting in a touchdown, 2 picks. He is terrible, man.
That's got to be a title. Dean or co-dean, like co/D. Yeah, there we go, man. Yeah, great title, man. But
it's gonna be the dean of community.
Okay,
couple co-deans.
Javon Wims he almost was the dean, but he got outplayed. He
out-duked.
Whoa,
He got out-duked.
Yeah, he got out-duked, man. Because Jared Goff is ass. But Javon Wims, what did he do, man?
Javon Wims, in one of the offensive series, he's a wide receiver for the Chicago Bears, and during that offensive series, 11 minutes prior, CJ Garner-Johnson, who also famously did this to somebody last week, ripped Javon Wims's face mask off. His mouthpiece off his helmet, right? CJ does this a lot. If you guys follow the draft shit, CJ was also a menace in college. A lot of his issues and why he went
professional
late.
shit talking.
Yeah, he's Jalen Ramsey at safety.
He's Jalen Ramsey, but like 5'10".
So
he
does more antics. So
yeah.
Jalen Ramsey talks a lot, but he has to be able to because he's smaller. He has a big.
I'm pretty sure Wims punched him because he's short. He was short.
I heard that he spit on him, but the footage came out that
that punch was way too quick. Yeah.
11 minutes later, can you imagine 11 football minutes standing on the sideline and just being mad?
That's why he's like.
Mad.
That's why he got dean-worthy.
Wims got jebaited. Okay, he
did.
Super jebaited.
Yeah, just like Jalen Ramsey and AJ Green.
He threw the punch. Garner-Johnson literally looked at him like, "Go ahead, bro.
Okay,
go ahead, bro."
Yep. So the first one was more like he went to snatch the mouthpiece quick,
but he punched him
missed completely.
He's literally
punched him, and he just went all in.
People are labeling him as smart because like he's smart for this because like he took him out the game. Like,
he got him a penalty on that drive. Yep. So that
he didn't swing or nothing, bro. He literally was just like,
go ahead.
Hey.
He had his hands like literally right here, bro.
Yeah. And Wims was flexing after the fight, and like his teammates were his teammates. I think it was Bobby Massey, right guard. He was like, "Yo, get the fuck off the field, man. Get off the field." He was like waving him off the field, like, "You ain't doing nothing, bro. You're ruining the game." And Javon that's why Wims, I think he's Dean worthy, bro.
Welcome. He was Dean worthy, but he wasn't the dean. Javon Wims, welcome to school. Congratulations. Our next entrant into the DOOK University halls. We have our next two are basically organizations or multiple people. So this is like a diarrhea type DOOK. The Los Angeles Chargers, from coaching to execution to just
what
5 given up wins, and they had points leads of over 16 points or more.
Somehow Anthony Lynn is gonna get the blame for this, and he's gonna get it fired. But
I think it's execution, man. I think it's just a.
You can't really blame the Chargers. The Broncos really played a great fourth quarter.
Yeah, they had
there's still no excuse for y'all giving up a fourth quarter lead, 21 points in the fourth quarter,
and this is
and losing on the last play.
This is the first team in NFL history 5 games where they had a double-digit lead in the fourth and third.
Yeah, leading
that they blew and they lost.
Yeah, y'all gotta execute.
So y'all gotta start.
Simple.
Yeah,
we finally realized that we just gotta put the whole team, of Los Angeles Chargers, not the Rams. Even though we got
we like Justin
participant
Herbert, man.
from the other team.
We like Herbert.
Herbert is. I was gonna say elite.
Yeah,
calm down.
Yeah,
Herbert is good.
He's a dude. He's gonna get there.
Should the Giants wait to draft Herbert instead of Daniel Jones? Hey man,
Y'all probably should have just drafted Sam Darnold. The next person that we
Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar.
You want to if they before we continue, if they wanted to change the culture.
Lamar over Barkley.
Draft Lamar.
Yeah, it would have been Lamar. It would probably be Lamar.
Yeah.
Lamar and Chubb.
I would have hated playing Lamar last year.
Bro, hey man.
Well, Lamar Jackson and the Giants, I didn't see it, man. Giants never drafted a
Dave
black quarterback in their career.
Either.
I mean, in their career, in their franchise history, in their 5 years of however they were 95 years. Not a single black quarterback drafted, and only one black quarterback started, and that was Geno Smith for one game.
Yep.
And they did him dirty and benched him back for Eli.
Yeah, that whole situation is terrible, man. That was
so I didn't see it. Yeah, we should have drafted Lamar.
And our last entry before we talk about our dean, Packers run defense. You gave up. You let Dalvin cook you guys 30 carries, 163 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns running, a receiving touchdown, and over 60 yards receiving.
There had to be a moment where he scored his second touchdown, where you're just okay, stack the box.
Maybe let's tackle this guy.
But no, that man just went off on you guys.
But even then, he got the receiving touchdown. He broke mad tackles and
it was like DK's. It was like DK's touchdown. It was like
beast, man.
He solidified himself as an elite
63 yards receiving.
And the Packers, just like how in the NFC Championship game against the 49ers, they gave up 200 rushing yards then. Yep. But they gave up 200 total yards against a running back.
Against one player. He scored all the touchdowns. 4 touchdowns.
Just like Mostert. Yep. Mostert scored all the touchdowns, right?
Yep.
He scored most of the touchdowns.
Jimmy Garoppolo only had 8 pass attempts the whole game, bro.
That was a bad dad joke. But, they played 49ers this week, by the way.
Mustard.
Packers. So, yeah. We're going to talk about literally that situation in that game soon.
Oh, sorry. Packers made no moves, by the
notes,
way.
Bro.
Packers made no moves for a defensive player in a trade deadline where we had 4 linebackers traded.
Yep.
Not a single one to the Packers.
Cowboys State.
We had 3 receivers, 2 receivers traded. Isaiah Ford, I don't know who the other receiver is. I might be talking about my ass there. But we had at least 2. We had an all-pro returner. Desmond King was traded for a 5th. A 6th-round pick?
A 6th-round pick.
Quan Alexander was traded for a conditional pick. Not even it's
a second pick. If they're bad,
mm-hmm.
Right? It's a second if the 49ers play bad, right?
Yeah. If
they play good,
yeah,
it drops to a third or yeah.
Either way, it's gonna be.
I don't know how
conditional
picks
works.
It's
gonna be. I think it's so. I forgot we were supposed to get a conditional pick from somebody, but I believe it's when the player does good, then the value of the pick goes higher, I think. And if the player does bad, then it's basically the value goes down, basically. Yeah. So if Quan Alexander ends up having a pretty solid year, so they could probably net a minimum of a 3rd to a 5th.
Okay.
It's not going to be no worse than a 6th. And it's not going to be no better than a 2nd. So it'll be in that range.
Okay.
But either way, man.
Packers did not execute. And
Will Fuller was available. They wanted a 2nd. He's on his last year of his rookie contract, which is $5.37 million. And the Packers did not want to make that move because Guntz is the
man has some burners.
Does not. No, he just doesn't want to. He just does not want to improve the team. Now.
No, he just he believes that this is the team. Like this is the team to win. I guess that's what he thinks.
He's just hey man.
Hey,
best of luck.
You could have got one receiver.
Yep.
You could have got one. You could have got one linebacker.
Very bad day. Very bad, not bad day. Very bad. If I was a Packers fan, I'd honestly be pissed. Because it's like you see the New Orleans Saints make a move. You see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers make a move. Even in another conference, the Steelers are undefeated, and we signed a linebacker the day we beat the Ravens. Like, moves are being made, bro.
I got to do what you got to do, man.
And they're just like, nah, we're good. Aaron got it. He got us. What are y'all stressing for? He got us. And moving on to our dean. Our dean of Duke, Jared Goff, can have all the 355-yard games he wants. Threw the ball 61 times, threw 2 interceptions, lost two fumbles, 1 return for 6.
That boy
Jeff Van
Ginkel. I think it's Andrew Van Ginkel.
I'm sorry, Andrew. That's a real Andrew sounding name too, bro.
From Hogwarts.
Jared, you were a first-round pick, man. Draft Illuminati put you up there with Carson, and it's hilarious to see where you guys are, man. It is wild. It's just wild to see. It's like, yeah, you guys are, the heads of your divisions. Now, though the Rams are not. But, the fucking Seahawks are, I guess. Hey.
I believe they're third right now. They're third place in the division because the Cardinals are up there.
Yeah, the Cards up there.
He played a terrible-ass game against the Dolphins. The Dolphins defense continuing to look elite, like I said. Do they have Byron Jones back?
Yeah.
He's back,
24.
Right?
Number 24, man.
He back.
Man, he looked like a
Tua went 12 for 22 with 93 yards and a touchdown, bro.
He didn't have to do that much because
they're gonna start. They're gonna start opening up the playbook more. As we go by.
I hope so.
Goff, man, 4 turnovers. Man,
that pass rush was doing them.
Bye. Trash, bro.
You're definitely the dean of this week.
Welcome to Duke, bro. Welcome to the dean. Your salary is your salary.
You played so bad that Javon Wims, who got ejected
and flexed,
fighting and flexing, who still lost the fight,
and team would end up getting demolished.
You out-duked a guy who got ejected, plain and simple. Like, that's wild.
Thank you for paying our bills, Dean of Admissions, Jared Goff. Welcome to Duke. Welcome to Duke.
Wow, man.
Hey!
Wow, man.
Wow, man.
And now, before we get up, hold up, wait a minute. Before we get to week 9 picks, let's go into some NBA news because we're a sports show.
Yeah, here's some extra sports, guys, not just football. Who's ready for some basketball?
Are you ready for some football? Devin Booker wants out of Phoenix. This is apparently the worst kept secret in the NBA. This is well known amongst GMs that he wants to leave Phoenix. Makes sense to me. Phoenix is pretty trash.
Yeah.
Hey, Chicago.
If he goes to Chicago,
I'm gonna need y'all to make a trade. Like, he really would have fit unless we trade Zach.
Man, him going to Dallas would be so great.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yo, him and Dallas.
Yes. Yo, Dallas.
Booker and Dallas with I almost said Kuzma.
What if the Nets try to trade for him? Yo, Nets try to trade for him.
Porzingis and Luka.
Porzingis and Luka. Thank you.
Not show. Dirk. Luka.
Luka. Doncic. Luka Doncic.
Right.
So that would be absolutely wild.
I think they're gonna keep Devin Booker.
Yeah,
but who knows, man? Because NBA, they just be making trades for stars out of nowhere. Like, you don't usually see stars move in the NFL. So in NBA, it's kind of like uncommon compared to the rarity of the NFL.
Yeah.
So the Suns could trade him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but if they do trade him, they're gonna get like an Anthony Davis type trade.
It'd have to be.
It'd have to be like a cool 2
stars
or starters, and then like 5 firsts, 2 seconds. Like,
it was the Bulls. It would probably end up being exactly.
I think Minnesota tries to trade that number 1 overall for Booker.
Why?
Yeah.
Who wants to go to Minnesota?
No, but
who is it? It's
Minnesota honestly needs to.
D'Angelo Russell, right?
Russell, Booker.
It'll
be Russell, Booker, and
Cat. Yeah, Cat.
Cat soft.
He's sold.
It's like WFT, bro.
Yo, that picture of him going against DeMarcus Cousins
is forever
in my head.
Legendary
photo, bro.
He's just like, what? That's the greatest picture ever.
I don't think. Minnesota. Like, come on. You had Jimmy Butler. You failed that.
Yep.
Who the fuck wants to go to Minnesota?
Blame Jimmy.
Blame Jimmy. Like, yo, it's crazy.
Jimmy's fault. Jimmy's fault.
If there's anywhere to go, like, not
Go
being
to Dallas,
biased.
man.
Yes,
Go to
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas would be fun. New York?
Chicago.
Chicago would be a good pick.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is gonna be a better season than what we had with Jim Boylan because we got Billy Donovan.
Yeah, Billy Donovan's great.
Billy Donovan is decent.
What if he ends up going to like the Rockets or some shit?
Nah. Where would he be on the Rockets?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Well, actually, they do run a small ball. Like,
yeah,
yo.
Speaking of the Rockets, 76ers are attempting or are in the market trying to trade for James Harden, but they're trying to keep Simmons and Embiid as well.
How is that going to work out?
First,
my God,
they want to trade for Harden, but they're also trying to keep Simmons and Embiid. So.
On the last topic, if I'm Devin Booker and I hear this, am I like interested in the Rockets now? Hell no. But
no.
76ers, you sound dumb. You gotta trade one.
Yeah,
like this is literally like Madden trade talks.
If Booker wanted out of Phoenix, why did he sign that supermax that max contract he got?
Bro, the money. Bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're gonna
he probably saw money. Like, took the money at first night, and he saw like, oh man, I really do not want to pay for this team anymore, bro.
Oh man, this team's actually kind of ass.
It's kind of ass.
Oh shit!
They have good pieces to build around.
They took
just need a point guard.
They did go 8-0 in the bubble.
They took Aiden over.
Exactly. They went. Yo, watch out.
What was that? Oh, bottom.
Earthquake. No, they did go 8-0. No, I think they went 7-0.
If you guys heard,
they
that
took
Aiden.
They went 8-0.
No, I mean Yeah, they did go 8-0. Yeah,
okay.
They went undefeated. I'm saying they took DeAndre Ayton over Luka.
But DeAndre Ayton is not looking that bad though.
No,
he's not looking.
Like I said, they went 8-0.
A lot of people passed on Luka. Fucking Kings got Marvin Bagley over Luka. Like the Bulls could have moved up for Luka. We could have moved up for Trae Young, but we had a 7th pick because the draft lottery don't like us.
None of them went to fucking New York. That's all I know.
Bro, New York. Why do you?
I know, man.
You are from Brooklyn.
Yeah, man.
Root for the Nets.
I do, bro.
What if the Nets get Luka? Not Luka.
The Knicks is acid, bro. They're garbage, bro. They're ran by a shitty owner.
That's my team, bro. That's my favorite team.
Knicks, bro. I'm saying.
That's your next favorite team, the Knicks. Yo. Oh, the Nets.
Oh,
KD, let's go, KD.
Bro, stop, man.
KD will always be my favorite player, no matter what.
First, Rondo was his favorite player. Then he became LeBron. A KD fan. I don't think he was never a LeBron.
I was never a LeBron fan.
Then when KD left the Warriors, he was a Russell Westbrook fan. He still stayed with the Thunder. As soon as Westbrook left, he became a what fan? A Clippers fan?
A Clippers.
Oh man!
Weren't you a Lance Stevenson guy for a little bit too?
Make us dance. Make us
dance. But
dance.
KD will always be that guy. He always be that guy. The best offensive
Chicago.
Trash.
Sorry, I just want to say Chicago. But I understand 100%. And the last NBA, I think Drew Holiday being shopped around is another secret. Not a secret, is another trade rumor out there. But the final one that we have here is Gordon Hayward apparently wants out of Boston. Gordon Hayward wants out of Boston. Do we have much reaction? Based on what I've seen in the finals, I don't think it's such a big
Lakers.
loss. I think they should get another big.
Lakers.
I seen Boston trying to trade him to Utah for
Rudy Gobert.
Trying to trade him back to Utah?
Yep.
What
Gobert.
the heck?
They need a big, bro.
You can't do that.
What's his face was cool, but he wasn't going to do it. He couldn't do it, bro. He couldn't do it.
I shouldn't have traded Bynes, bro. The God.
Hey, the GOAT. Aaron Bynes,
the GOAT.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was our NBA news. We went over some COVID stuff once again. We went over some trade deadline stuff. Once again, some of the big names that went in the trade line: Quan Alexander, Marcus Golden, Everson Griffin.
We didn't talk about Everson Griffin. That's crazy.
He Carlos Dunlap. Yeah, that was wild.
He went to the Lions, right?
Yeah, Lions,
yeah, he did. Cool pickup for Detroit, I guess.
Avery Williamson. And probably the biggest name, I think the headlining name is going to have to be Yannick Ngakoue. Because the man had 5.5 sacks and 3 forced fumbles on the season when he got traded.
So almost drowned drinking some water. That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't even see
he was
it.
putting up a little year, too. That's crazy that they traded him, bro. But
who?
Yannick Ngakoue.
Yeah.
He had 5.5 sacks and like 2 to 3 forced fumbles on the year when he got traded for the Vikings, bro.
I mean,
he's putting up stats.
He clearly was like, yo, I don't want to be here. I'll play for y'all, but like Kirk Cousins, it's not working out.
They got some value.
He got traded to Baltimore too, man. What a team. What a team.
Could have pulled out the win, man.
Yeah.
Almost there.
He was playing against
he was up there.
I didn't hear his name at all.
We got Calais Campbell made some noise, but it was a pretty quiet game for that defensive front. Yeah, man, wild. Okay, and that was our NBA news. That was our NFL news, our trade deadline news. What a wild Tuesday. And now we're going to get to...
Now you gotta put the Bill Murray gif of him coming out in space.
Also, a breaking news.
You just did the same sound effect.
Also, breaking news.
What?
Matthew Stafford has been placed on a COVID-19.
Wow, COVID coochie live on the pod. That is wild, man. No. They just can't get enough.
They opened the hotel door and there he is. Fucking COVID.
Damn, they gotta start David Blau again. I'm not rooting for Detroit.
Wow, damn.
Damn,
Everson Griffin went from a team with its starting quarterback that got hurt to a team whose starting quarterback is now on the COVID list. Damn, bro. Damn. And with that being said, we're moving on to week 9 of the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Yeah, man. I keep saying I'm going undefeated every week. I'm
going undefeated this week.
I'm racing for 10 wins. How many games do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So 4 teams are on a bye week?
14 games.
I don't know who
so the week
4
starts
teams are.
with Packers, 49ers, ends with Patriots, Jets. Let's get to it. First game, Thursday Night Football, Packers at 49ers. Where are we going? Leader. Pack? Oh, okay. Gotta unclip
just like
pen. That. He didn't even think about it.
Didn't even think about it.
Green Bay.
Hold on, I gotta stat for this game before
I'm gonna go with Green Bay as well because there's no way Aaron Rodgers is gonna lose twice in a row like this.
So last
I wrote
time
JB instead of Green
JB?
Bay. Yeah.
Jim Boylan, man. I'm glad we fired him. All right. So for this game, last time the Niners and Packers played Packers was the NFC Championship game last season.
Mm-hmm.
In that game, there were 7 49ers who had offensive touches from scrimmage. None of them are playing tomorrow. All right.
Oh, wow.
So those players are Raheem Mostert, Tevin Coleman, Jimmy Garoppolo, Deebo Samuel, Kendrick Bourne, Matt Breida, and George Kittle.
Wow.
6 out of those 7 guys are out with an injury.
Yep.
Or COVID, Kendrick Bourne. And Matt Breida is on the Dolphins.
Wow. Yikes.
Packers just had a shitty-ass game
Yeah.
against Dalvin Cook.
Yep.
But they don't have Tevin Coleman. They got, I think his name is something Hasty. I don't remember his first name. But you got him in fantasy.
I got my fantasy starting him.
What's his name?
I got you.
They got him started and Jared McKinnon. I don't think.
Oh, Jared McKinnon, of course.
No, I think Jared McKinnon was out last year. That's why I didn't count him. But I think he is either playing or out.
So you going with Green Bay?
Nah, I'm going with Green Bay.
Clean sweep.
Last time I rooted for against the 49ers with injuries, they beat the Giants 36-9. Nope. But they're not playing the Giants.
So they're not playing the gosh darn Giants.
Nope.
Next game, our first 1:00 game. Kicking off
Jermichael Hasty, by the way.
That's lit. Jermichael Hasty. Thank you, fantasy experts. Texans at Jaguars. Where are we going, boys?
I got
Texans. Jags are tanking.
Got Texas.
I promise you, if they win, I promise you, if the Jags win, I'm going to be heated on the podcast next episode. I promise you this.
I gotta go Houston too. Wait, Ben, where are you going, man?
It's a tough pick, right? But Jacksonville is just that bad. Jacksonville is just worse.
I got Jacksonville, man.
You sure?
No way. No
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final decision is.
Nah, Houston.
Nah,
Jacksonville.
All right, man. He switched his pick twice. This is a tough game to
scratch
go
off.
on. It wasn't a
No
scratch off,
scratch.
but like he was very questionable on this pick because it is indeed one of those games.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
This is the type of game where Jacksonville wins by like 4 points.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck, man?
You know what? My bold prediction: both teams score under 21 points total. Under, so it's gonna be like a 13. No, it's gonna be like a. I want to say 21, 24 point. So it's gonna be like a 14-10 game.
Okay. Under
24 points or less. Book it.
24. Okay. Next game, your New York Football Giants at the Washington Football Team. Eddie?
Yeah, why are you pointing at me, man? Who do you have since you're pointing at me?
I got the Giants.
Why are you rooting for the Giants?
They need to start winning, man. They need to start winning, bro.
Oh.
They need to start winning,
Once
bro.
again, Cowboys fan Ben is saying that because the top 5 order, starting from 5, Dallas at 5, and skipping to 2, New York at 2. That's why.
But if we lose, we just go to 4, and they're still at 5. That's what I don't get. We need to win.
Man, one step at a time. Bro.
Did y'all play already?
We lost against them.
Wait, so yeah, bro, he's gonna hold that tiebreaker.
Yeah, we still gonna
But
have
if
the
they, it doesn't matter.
The Giants are winning more games than the Cowboys. No matter how many injuries the Cowboys have. I'm going with the Giants, but like,
oh, that's crazy, man.
they finishing with a top 3 pick. It's not gonna be Dallas.
Damn it,
Tell me
man.
Dallas is gonna start winning these. They're gonna.
No, they're not.
Y'all play Washington already?
Yeah.
And y'all beat them?
We got scraped. You only scored 3 points.
Oh yeah. Dang, man. Why are y'all so garbage?
Because
Garrett Gilbert gonna come in and win 5 games. Don't at me.
No, bro.
Don't write that down.
don't write that down.
No.
I am going to go with Washington.
Why?
Because I'm stupid.
You won with Washington last time we played.
And they won.
No, we
they
didn't.
lost.
We won.
No,
Because
I
of
will
a
watch
failed
that.
2-point conversion, right?
So
I think it's going to come down to coaching, and I think Ron Rivera finishes better.
Ron Rivera benched Haskins.
Actually,
He benched
didn't
Haskins
wanna
on one
pick
of
the
his only
Giants.
wins. Don't at me.
Okay.
Go use a scratch off?
Nah, go ahead, pick Washington.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pick Washington.
Nah, I thought you root for New York
No,
teams.
I'm going to use my script.
Nah. He roots for the Knicks, but not the Giants. That's crazy.
Next game. I do root for the
Next game.
Giants.
He's about to say the Jets.
I was going to say the Giants, but that was going to sound wild. Ravens at Colts. Baltimore versus Indiana. I will pick first. I believe this is going to be a bounce back game for Lamar and them. I think they about to be mad. Baltimore.
Colts.
Even though the Indianapolis defense, Darius Lillard is back.
I got the Baltimore Colts, bro.
The Colts, I forgot.
I got
Yeah, I said Baltimore Colts.
Baltimore Colts, get pissed off. Old ass Indianapolis fans who are going to be mad. The Mayflower took our team.
Yeah, fuck Irsay. Fuck, Jim Irsay's dad. I don't know what his real name is.
Billy D. Williams.
Connor. Who you got,
I got
man?
Baltimore.
You got Baltimore?
Bruh, okay.
They are the Colts. I'm going to be spicy, man.
It's okay, 2 spicy picks in a row, bro. It's okay.
The Giants is not spicy.
No, me for Washington and
I
you
was
for
about to say
Indianapolis.
Because I'm about to say both teams is sorry.
Yeah, honestly. The next game, Detroit at Minnesota.
Wow, man. Life as a Giants fan, man. This is crazy. Detroit and Minnesota?
Yeah.
I'm not rooting for the fucking Lions ever again.
But I also said I wouldn't pick the Minnesota Vikings either, bro.
The Vikings.
But the Lions don't have Dalvin Cook.
And the Lions don't got
Matthew Stafford. Yeah, breaking news.
Yeah, man.
Live on the pod.
Yeah, that's lit. We broke it.
No.
Who's your source, Ben? Don't even say.
ESPN.
Ben Schefter.
Wow.
I told you not this.
Now they're gonna steal all of our revenue, man.
Oh, my bad, man.
Wow.
Ben Schefter. You was Ben Schefter for 2 seconds, bro. He fucked it up, bro. He literally Ben Rappaport, bro. He fucked it up, bro.
You could have said ESP Ben. Like, come on, bro. Like,
you
fumbled the bag, yo. You fumbled the bag, yo.
Man. I apologize.
Like I said,
You're not different, bro. You're not 2 Chainz.
Vikings got Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
That's it.
Next game, Bears at Titans. I'll pick first here. I'm gonna go. Damn, man.
This is another game because the Bears.
I'll pick Tennessee. There's no fucking way Vrabel does not bounce back against Chicago.
I got the Bears. I gotta go with the Bears.
I got Tennessee.
Oh.
Can I scratch this pick off? I immediately regret this decision. I'm going Tennessee. Nope, scratching it off.
10 scratch.
Yep, 10.
All right.
10-10.
10-10-10. We got a clean sweep.
The worst female ninja in Naruto. Don't at me.
10-10-10.
It's not Sakura. Just another topic.
10.
Huh? He said she's 1B.
Ryan Switzer. All right. Carolina at Kansas City.
Wait, did I just hear you say something about Ryan Switzer?
No, ew. Carolina at Kansas
Yeah,
City.
he did, bro. That's hard.
Carolina at Kansas City.
All right. Who are y'all picking? And why is it the Chiefs?
Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. Carolina's defense is fucking
If your answer isn't free real estate, I don't want to hear why you're picking the other team.
Yeah, there's no. I almost said spicy pollo, but there's no way.
Why?
I almost picked Carolina.
Man, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey is still out, so Teddy Two Gloves is
Teddy Two Gloves
being Teddy Two average right now. So
way too fucking average, man.
Still room for you though.
Yeah, I was about to. Literally the same thing. Still room for you, dog.
But Mahomes.
The next game, second to last 1:00 game. We have 2 MVP conversation quarterbacks. Seahawks at Buffalo. We got Mr. Unlimited versus Mr. used to be racist back in high school, Josh Allen. Where are we going?
I got Seattle.
I thought that was
That's both of them.
Oh wow, that's wild. I got Seattle though because Mr. Unlimited, Mr. turned the hoe into a housewife. Apparently by the internet standards here.
Do you guys at all remember the time there was a moment in the world where people thought Sierra was a man?
Yeah.
You remember that?
In the early 2000s, the mid 2000s. That's all I heard from my sister.
In middle school, bro, it was just like, you listen, how you think Sierra look? Oh, she's fine as hell. She a man?
No. She was kind of built manly when you look back at her early, bro.
But it wasn't to the point where I but
she was
wild, they dragged that.
They really thought she had a dick and everything. Bro.
Yeah, I remember that, bro. Look, bro, look how she wearing these pants, bro, because she wearing her dick, bro. That wasn't even the internet back then. That was
literally that was the MySpace days.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
That's wild.
Oh my god, pictures of her with the hat and shit.
Yeah, man.
Is Sierra hiding her penis in these pants, bro? I was like, yo, y'all wildin'. I am a child, bro. We should not be talking about
I'm just trying to put a SpongeBob filter on I'm just trying to put a SpongeBob filter on my MySpace page.
Soldier Boy playing in the background.
Yeah,
y'all talking about Sierra having a dick, bro.
Yo, come on, man. I'm only 9, 10.
Pop about the bed. Damn, shout out Soldier Boy who invented everything.
Yeah.
The next game, Denver at Atlanta. This is our last 1:00 game. So this is one of those early windows where we're just like, fuck.
This is a lot of 1:00 games.
Yeah, it is.
There's only 3, 4 o'clock. Dang.
Yep.
And
405, 425,
Falcons, Broncos. This is
Sunday
another. Man. There's a lot of games this week that's just
that can go wrong. 100% can go wrong on you, bro. Jesus, I want to go Falcons.
Denver.
But I have to go Falcons.
You going Falcons?
Ben, where are you going? You said Denver already?
I said Denver. I'm not scratching this pick off. Oh wait, I already got one of my scratches.
Yeah, for Tennessee.
Yeah.
I have.
Unless you.
Nah, it's not. That was official.
I
have Denver.
Why Denver?
No, I got Atlanta.
Oh,
wow,
Atlanta?
Spicy.
I have DE written. Are you sure?
It's DE.
Yeah,
You got Atlanta?
Atlanta?
Yeah.
What makes you think Atlanta?
Huh?
What makes you think Atlanta's gonna win this week?
The Alphas gonna win, man. They got it. They coming off a big W.
But
So
Atlanta
is
can't
Denver.
finish like the Chargers though. They both can't finish games.
And Denver trash. It's not this.
We all did a clean sweep with the Chargers winning last week and Denver won last week.
I didn't clean sweep. I guessed Denver.
Oh, you guessed Denver?
Yeah.
You saying they're trash this week? He was with me like
Man,
last
they
week with the
flip
Chargers.
flopping, man. They flip flopping.
Fuck, man.
Falcons just got
Man.
their second win or first win of the year?
Third one.
Wait,
They're 3-4 right now.
they're 3-4?
No, they're 2 and 4.
They're 2 and 5.
2-5. I will win Atlanta as well. That was my first initial pick, and because I just thought about how Atlanta and the Chargers can't finish, but Atlanta can probably finish a little bit better than the Chargers because, damn, bro, the Chargers had that game.
So my pick
won.
is spicy.
Yeah, low key. Not really, because this is one of those games, just like Chicago or Tennessee or which one's the other one that kind of killed?
No, it's not. Those are good teams against good teams. Both of these teams are sorry.
Is that?
But Atlanta is even more sorry. Like they got their.
This is a toss up, man. Or Detroit, Minnesota.
They beat the Panthers, who's just as sorry.
Bro. I don't know.
Man, I haven't got scratched.
This could be 52-48 percentage either way, honestly.
Yeah. I'm going to go with
This could be 50-50, 51-49, however. It's not really spicy. It's
not because it's
basically like a 2-1 odds pick for both, basically.
Yeah, it's like if Atlanta was playing the Chargers, that's the most impossible. You're like, okay, well, either
evens against evens, bro.
Fuck it. Let's go. None of us are being sent to the Shadow Realm. Las Vegas versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
I got the
Chargers are home. It's
the Raiders.
Like
the Grinders.
Like the Raiders.
The
Gruden Grinders beat the Browns. They're not the Raiders. They're Raiders when they lose. They're the Gruden Grinders when they win. They beat the Browns, and the Browns are 5-2.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the Chargers could pull this one.
The Chargers, literally, we were just talking about. They just blew a 21-point lead in the fourth. So
Josh Jacobs versus the Chargers running game, and I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to go Vegas too.
Nah, Raiders let me down last week, so no, actually no, Cleveland. I just said this.
Cleveland.
Yeah, they're gonna let me down this week, so I'm going with the Chargers. Yep.
I'm almost on that same boat.
I'm really like either we're really gonna be really bad or really good this week. It all depends on mine because I'm going opposite of y'all picks basically, and that's literally. Like, cause I went Denver, I went Chargers, I went Giants. No, he went Giants too.
Yeah. Yep.
I went Indianapolis.
We each have our own individual like solo picks. Let's go to our first 425 game. This was kind of a toss up too. Miami at Arizona, Dolphins at Cardinals, Tua versus Kyler Murray. That defense versus hopefully a defense that's finally figuring out what to do with Isaiah Simmons.
Another game. Another game.
This is a game where I think we're gonna have to see Tua play quarterback. So, I think
I'm going all in on the Dolphins defense this week.
So Miami again?
Yes, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have a really bad week next week. I'm gonna be the first one that goes negative.
I have Arizona.
Yeah, I low-key want to do Arizona too. But I believe in that defense too and the coaching. You know what? Brian Flores versus Cliff Kingsbury. Kyler versus Tua.
Miles Gaskin versus Chase Edmonds. Hopkins versus Parker. Kirk versus Jakeem Grant. Preston Williams versus Isabella. Like, I mean, you get what you got. What you got.
This is one of those games where it's like, oh, Miami's actually real.
The Cardinals offense. You going Miami?
Yeah.
My pick's not. We got some spicy picks.
I got spicy chicken. Hey, man.
Nah.
That's not really spicy because this is really a good game.
Cardinals just beat the Seahawks, right?
They're
on a bye week past week. They beat the Seahawks their last game, so they got a whole 2 weeks worth of time to be prepping for Miami too. So that's not a bad pick for Arizona.
I think you can go either way. It's just one of those games. I don't think this is spicy.
I'm going with Miami.
I think the only real spicy chicken for me is picking Washington.
No, that's not spicy.
Picking Washington over I don't know.
Both of those teams are sorry. It can go either way. Just like the final play was a failed 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
It's not as spicy. The real spicy pick is me picking Denver over Atlanta, the Chargers over the Raiders.
Yeah, those are 2 back-to-back picks.
I almost picked Chicago over Tennessee. I
wanted to pick Chicago over Tennessee too, actually. Real talk, but I said nah. I'm not going to do it.
Ooh, this next 4:00 game. Oh, y'all not even excited for this game anymore, like how y'all was in the off season.
Our next 4:00 game,
ladies
and gentlemen, the one I've been waiting for 4 motherfucking years. It is Pittsburgh Steelers at the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna pick first. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh, and I'm gonna go 35 to. I want to be real savage.
6.
No,
They got 3 field goals against the Eagles.
Zip.
0.
Ben, I don't mean to be disrespectful with that pick either, bro. I'm genuinely not.
Bro, cupcake. Got Steelers. Easy.
I agree, bro. I agree. One thing we can agree on, bro. Cupcake. Who are you picking, and why is it the Steelers?
Steelers.
The answer is Dak is not playing.
Do you have a I wish we were playing Dak, real talk. I really do.
Do I have a final score prediction?
Yeah, Ben. Well, both of you, if you guys do.
I'll go 20.
Final score position?
Yeah.
Oh, it too doesn't matter. There we go.
Yo, that's a good one.
I love it.
I got it. Yo,
I love it.
I am stealing that and putting that in the collection of memes. Yes.
It doesn't matter. Perfect.
Yes.
Eddie,
I'm going with
Dallas?
35-6. I said 35-6. You said 35-6. You said I'd pick Dallas. What the? No. Dak's not playing, bro. I would have probably picked. I don't know, man, because that defense is still trash. But if Dak was still,
that pass defense is ass, man.
It is.
It is, dude. 100%.
It's just a pass rush. Front seven
That's
is
what it
crazy.
carved.
Damn, so
Carved it up,
35 is
Cowboys
kind of
would've
aggressive.
won.
Maybe
No, it's
35-10.
Bro, you got 2 quarterbacks. You're wondering like if this quarterback or this quarterback is starting. You don't have a quarterback really. That's the most important position.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's still us. We'll see.
35-6, bro.
Next game, we have a rematch. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. Sunday night football game, actually.
Ooh.
This is actually a toss-up, low-key, because based off this last game, Buccaneers versus the Giants, the Bucs can get got. And if you have a quick enough passing game where you can get Devin White off balance and you can take advantage of the corners being aggressive, because they want picks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I fuck with that, but sometimes that shit hurts, bro, because... Bro, when I'm telling you 3 double moves and they kept biting all night, and it's both sides, bro.
Yeah, you definitely you and like if you are on the Saints like coaching staff right now, you're seeing that you're prepping for film. You're prepping with film on those double moves specifically.
Mm-hmm.
How you're gonna mix those in? Didn't they win the first game?
Yes, they did.
Saints Bucks. It was week 1, right?
Yeah, but barely. It was one of those like both teams looked ugly.
Saints. That they came out. It was as close as like the score was.
Yeah.
Like, really.
But I know Tom Brady had a bad game.
Yeah, pick 6. Another pick. Yeah, like 2 picks.
Yeah.
Pick 6. Yeah.
So I think the Bucks finally got a groove, because that Bucks defense definitely wasn't the Bucks defense of the Bucks defense of week 1, because they've been pretty good against the Packers, the Giants. They played good against another team that was I don't remember, but they've been playing good as of late. And Drew Brees still doesn't have Michael Thomas.
Yep.
I don't know. I have no idea if I'll ever see that man play again this year.
Right?
I got a feeling that I think last year it was done, and he don't want to play with Breeze. I think he's done, man. I think he wants to leave New Orleans.
You can make an argument for that.
I got Tampa Bay as well.
Saints also got Kamara, so you can't count that out. Because Kamara, he's literally their leading rusher and receiver.
Last time the Saints played the Buccaneers, it was week 1. and this was a 34-23 game. Brady threw 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Breeze threw 160 yards, 18 for 30 with 2 touchdowns. Taysom Hill came in. Alvin Kamara only had 16 yards rushing. I believe Ronald Jones had 66. It was an ugly game for both teams, I remember.
It was just to get the week 1 jitters out the way. That's almost every week. Like every week 1 every year.
Especially week 1.
Like you have like those like 2 or 3 teams that go off on offense. Like, you know, the Ravens last year. Broncos in like 2013.
The Ravens this year too. They started off the week.
Nah, they didn't score 50 yet, or 59.
Week 1.
They didn't score 50 like how they scored 50 on the Dolphins last year.
They scored no, come on, dummy. They played the Browns week 1, 38-6.
Yeah. Yeah, they did have a dominated week 1, but not as dominating.
Not like last year against the Dolphins.
It's consistent though.
Hey man, they start to stop. Hats off to y'all, man, for starting the season off strong.
We play the Ravens week 16, and our season will be over by then. So as soon as they come,
you never know, man.
Who you picking? Why the
Ravens? No, I'm picking the Giants that game.
What's the last game, Failer?
The last game. Oh wait, did we make picks for New Orleans Buccaneers?
I picked Tampa.
Bucks.
Both of y'all went Tampa Bay?
Yeah. I think I said Tampa. I probably didn't.
I'm going to go...
Can't scratch this off.
I'm going to go New Orleans.
No, I'm going with the Bucks. I don't believe in Breeze.
Probably a real bad pick, actually. I'm going to look back and be like, why didn't I just pick Tampa Bay?
Like, I'm not really... Like, you put TB... And you put the right initials, because I'm going for Tom Brady. Because he's been going off this year.
Tampa Bay Gronkaneers, bro.
Tampa Bay Gronkaneers.
Gotta love them, bro. And our final game, our Monday Night Football game, our barn burner, probably going to be the best game of the week. We got the New England Patriots at the New York Football Jets.
I got the Patriots easily.
You know...
Tell me this is not a game the Jets can steal, though.
That's why I'm really thinking of picking the Jets. Because the
Jets are trash, okay?
Y'all called Denver trash, but the Patriots lost to Denver. Patriots are 2-5.
The Jets are 0-8. Or 0-7.
They're 0-8. They didn't have a bye week.
I'm going to go New England as well, actually.
I'm going New England, man.
Yeah, clean sweep New England.
It's the Jets.
Yeah, it's the Jets.
It's the Jets.
Exactly, boy. Trash, man. The Jets are garbage.
Yeah, I had some belief, and then I'll do it.
Like the Jets are like trash with like an extra layer of just like
they're literally a whole landfill.
Yeah,
it's like Odell on a bender weekend. Like that's a lot of shit going on in that man's chest. If he's on a bender.
Wow. Ooh, here we go, man.
But ladies and gentlemen,
every weekly.
I don't like to tell them because they're like again real shitty jokes.
Real shit, man.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have reached that part of the program where I will recap to you once again the top 5 draft picks are New York Jets, New York Giants, Jacksonville, Miami by way of Houston, and rounds off with Dallas at number 5 and Atlanta at number 6 if you want to be one of those people. Our trade deadline was highlighted by Everson Griffin to the Lions, Yannick Ngakoue to the Ravens, Desmond King to the Titans, and Qual Alexander to the Saints, along with a bunch of other picks that are going to help fortify some depth here for a couple of these teams. COVID's coochie caught a couple of organizations and teams. But we're just going to stick along, man, and fight and hope that the season gets done. And we're going to be here every step of the way, recapping the year with you guys. And hopefully we have some more fun. I don't know if the boys have anything else to say to the lovely folks listening.
Giants need to start winning, man. Go Cowboys. Cowboys for number 2 overall pick.
I'm literally not excited for the NFL season anymore.
I hate it here.
The Giants have been 1-7. Since 2017, we started 1-7, 3 out of the last 4 seasons. And the other season, we started 2-6. We're fucking sorry. I hate watching the Giants. I'm contemplating on switching team, honestly. If they draft Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence, I'm switching teams. Go Giants, though.
Ben?
I said it.
Any news? You just your face?
Nah,
okay.
It's sauce on our picture report. That really
we forgot to talk about that. WWE's collaborating with a producer from The Last Dance on an upcoming Stone Cold Steve Austin documentary.
So we're getting a Steve Austin Last Dance sort of documentary.
That's the fucking bottom line because
awesome.
Stone Cold said so. Man.
It better be uncensored.
Oh, hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Or we're gonna see all the beer drinking, the Vince McMahon ass whipping, the
cocaine,
Booker T in the market. Yo,
all right.
Cocaine, the codeine,
and that's the right. That what's the title? The title of the Dean or Codeine. And I'm getting okay. And one thing I want to say, we really appreciate you guys for rocking with us once again. The only undefeated team in the NFL, your Pittsburgh Steelers.
We don't give a fuck.
Shout out to y'all.
Nope.
This was the show, guys. I was your host at Krustilski on Twitter. Real name Julio. Sitting here with.
I fucking hate the Giants. My name is Eddie.
Just a regular
Y'all not gonna follow me on Twitter anyway, so I'm gonna put my Twitter ad again. Rewind the video. If you actually heard this, and if you do actually rewind the video and you see you look for my name, follow me. If you do, you'll go. But I'm most likely not.
Benjamin, just a regular depressed Cowboys fan, you know. Feed_Zeke21, you know. Got Gucci Danucci as my profile pic, that's where you know.
Danucci with the Gucci scarf.
Yeah, with the Gucci scarf, yeah.
And we appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Stay tuned for next week. And stay tuned. Hopefully after episode 10 to 15 to 20, we'll get some video. And you can see how trash we be looking. And
legit.
We ain't getting no holes.
Yo, so if I come on the podcast for the World Be Free cut.
Yeah, don't
no
roast.
hat.
Don't roast.
Don't roast me.
Don't roast.
It's literally genetics. I'm bald. I'm young and bald. Nah.
Be nice, fuckers.
Wow.
Oh wait.
Now we just lost like 4 subscribers.
Damn, you guys aren't fuckers.
Fuckers.
Shit. Okay. Dojo. Alright, y'all, so we gonna peace out. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been the Lazy Sports Podcast. We'll see you next week. Let's go. Here we go, Steelers.
Oh my god, man. Stop. You guys